Yo, SNA fans, this is Super Ninja Austin back here with some more wrestling news. And then, yes, sir, ma'am, this is the SNA podcast episode 124, or no, 23, 123. And NXT will be 124. But we're going this is 123, episode 123 in the wrestling news, part 40, where I'm going to be talking about the wildest wrestling news stories and rumors that you SNA fans need to know. And then I'm going to be talking about that on the SportSkeeda article, talking about the latest wrestling news on the daily wrestling news list and on November 14th, 2023. And I'm going to start off with today with the beginning of the end. The beginning of the end, he's going to break the judgment day. Break the judgment day. The WWE Universe reacts to popular star joining the faction. And then, according to this first SportSkeeda article of November 14th, it says the Judgment Day is growing on WWE Raw and has become one of the most dominant stables ever after adding another member to the faction. New member and many believe that the group is headed towards its doom after adding the 33-year-old. Earlier this year, the Judgment Day became powerful after the demise of the bloodline on Friday Night SmackDown. The faction members added gold to the stable and made an interesting ally in the form of JD Madonna when he revealed his main roster call-up after months of persisting in hard work for the stable. He was finally accepted into the faction by none other than Damian Priest. However, the WWE Universe reacts to his entry into the popular stable and believes that he might become the reason behind the faction's end in the near future. After months of teasing, fans are happy for JD to finally make it into the group. However, many have pointed out that he has a story similar to the honorary Oos storyline, and he might be the one to finally end the Judgment Day. And it says right here on the upcoming episode of Monday Night Raw, Damian Priest and Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio and JD Madonna will compete together for the first time as a unit against their upcoming opponents for Survivor Series to get the advantage for War Games. What was What are your thoughts on JD Madonna? But yeah, what y'all thought about JD Madonna finally joining the Judgment Day? And also, who you think's gonna win next week is 8-man tag match, and who's of getting the advantage for Survivor Series War Games. And who you think's gonna win at Survivor Series in the War Games match? Sound off in the comments below. And also, I think it'll be probably the Judgment Day. They will get the advantage, but only not to be so lucky at the Survivor Series War Games match. With I would say with excuse me. I would say it will be I would see what's his name? I would see like Drew McIntyre by interfering, and then they'll get once again for the second week in a row, and then they'll win the match. They think they'll have more than just the advantage of coming out first. They'll think that they'll have the 5-on-4 disadvantage to easily beat down Team Rhodes, Rollins, um, Zayn, and Uso. But what they would not know is they have somebody on their side, has someone on their side, and that man could be none other than the Viper, Randy Orton. I mean, he could show up either on next week, as soon as next week's Raw on the Go Home show, or even on to, or even on next, or even a week from the Saturday at Survivor Series. Like you'll make a surprising return, like when Team Rhodes and Rollins, Uso, and Zayn, the baby, or should I say, just the babyface side on for short. Like we'll see there's a surprising Randy Orton, like with his music he playing like I hear voices, and the Chicago crowd will jump off their feet and cheer for Randy Orton's long 18-month awaited return. Like when I did not see him in the WWE ring since May of 2022, and then they can expect this return like at Survivor Series, and then he's gonna and he'll possibly be the one that could win the match for his teammates in that Survivor Series. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think about that. We're gonna move on to the next news now. Samson, what you doing? Okay, we got some CM Punk news. More CM Punk CM Punk news now as he continues to tease fans amid WWE return rumors. It says right here, CM Punk continues to play mind games with wrestling fans through his social media antics while working out. The former WWE champion teased fans in his recent Instagram story, and then also CM Punk departed from AEW a few months ago. Since his move from the Tony Khan led promotion, Punk has been a person of interest for many pro wrestling enthusiasts. Many fans speculate he will return to WWE at Survivor Series this year. Like WWE has hinted at CM Punk return to many times. They have drop uh, a subtitle subtle I'll say sub like subtle hints subtle subtitle hint, subtitle I say subtitle hints during promos and matches commentary to let fans believe the 45-year-old star could make a comeback. Like after 9 years, Punk on the other hand is teasing fans on his own his own accord. In his recent Instagram story, he posted his workout progress with War Pigs as the soundtrack for the for the for the for those who don't know the the track is the official song for Survivor Series this year. And what do you think about CM Punk posting this on his Instagram? Make sure you check that out on his Instagram at. What do you think about CM Punk playing the soundtrack of Survivor Series in the background when he's working out? And do you think this could be a tease of him making his WWE comeback and it'll be at Survivor Series War Games in his home city in Chicago, or do you think this is just a near coincidence, or do you think that he's just trolling with the fans? Sound off in the comments below. I think it's either some basic trolling or he's really is making he's preparing and making progress for possibly a upcoming match at WWE Survivor Series. If rumors to be true about Shinsuke Nakamura's side of things, because I think it is. Like when Shinsuke Nakamura keep continuously talking to somebody, we don't know who he's talking to. First, I thought it was Ricochet, and then second, I thought it was Alpha Academy, but I think it's way more than Alpha Academy, and I think it's way more than Alpha Academy, and also Alpha Academy too. I'll say if he challenged this particular person, even after beating Chad Gable, like I was like, yeah, he's talking about CM Punk. He's gonna make his return. I would say if he does not, then I would say maybe he won't make his long 9-year awaited return. But I think this is just, I think Shinsuke Nakamura is calling out CM Punk. Like, if he's not, then I don't know who else he could be referring to. But I think he's referring to CM Punk, making his references, and he's going to possibly challenge him in a match at the Go Home show. And I even thought of that too, like what the Great One said, like he said yesterday onto his wrestling news video. Like I was like, yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Like with Seth Rollins, like last year when he needed a opponent for WrestleMania, and they did not show who was his opponent until the day of the show, which was none other than the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes himself. And I was like, it had to be Cody. Even I believe it was Cody Rhodes. And then when Cody Rhodes pretended that he was going to retire when he left AEW, I was like, I'm with the fans. I'm not buying it. And besides, he's too young to be retiring. Even if he was in his 40s or 50s, like, and he's still in his prime, I wouldn't think he would retire just yet. But anyways, but what do you think? Like, let me know in the comments down below on this, though. Yeah, what y'all think, how he's going to make his return. And also, what do you think about the wrestlers and commentators bringing that up? Like, with commentators talking to the fans about what's happening with the other wrestlers about what's going on in the match or a segment, like especially Corey Graves. And what do you think about USA uh, bringing up like some references on the CM Punk's catchphrases or a line on his theme song or his nickname, like the best in the world of USA's social media account. And same with Rollins and Nakamura. Yeah, let me know in the comments down below. We got some Grayson Waller news now as he wants former WWE World Champion uh, sent back to WWE's Performance Center. And he says, according to this our next upcoming article on the third story of the day, Grayson Waller is back in the fold on WWE television after floundering for a bit. He went from starring the ring with John Cena and Edge to take a back seat with a lack of storylines. However, like like his and Austin Theory's recent issues with former WWE Universal Champion Kevin Owens are noteworthy. Like Owens got suspended after once again attacking Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. And SmackDown this week past this past Friday night, the prize fighter had previously humiliated the two, punching them together backstage. After Nick Aldis decided on Owens, Waller up like a pin, a pin, like up a pin. I mean, appended, appended that the former WWE Universal Champion should also return to the Performance Center to learn a thing or two, calling out the latter on his anger. The Aussie also complimented the SmackDown GM, saying, "You, Nick Aldis, do you?" Like referring to Nick Aldis' thing, a suspension was enough after his blunted the Gregor this disgregor for your rules, maybe sent him back to the Performance Center for a few months until he learns to control his anger. Keep up the great work, Nicholas. Nick Aldis brought Kevin Owens to the Blue Brand as the trade for Jey Uso, who moved to Raw in September. Cody Rhodes introduced the former Bloodline member as the Red Brand's newest member during the Grayson Waller effect at Payback. And what do you think about this feud between the Aussie and Mr. A-Town? being into this 2-on-1 feud with the prize fighter Kevin Owens. Y'all let me know down in the comments below. And I hope that Kevin Owens did not be suspended for long, until the latest should be a month, because if he did something that's gonna give him one strike, I'd say it would give him 30 days. Which I don't think he should have been suspended, in my opinion. Even though he broke the rules of his role as commentary, he shouldn't get physical with Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. But at the same time, Grayson, but I would say he broke the rules, so he got to pay. He had to do the time, which Kevin Owens will do. And then as soon as he gets back, he's gonna be probably a surprise to Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, because don't forget that his suspension is up, and by that time he'll probably will team with somebody. I'll say if not LA Knight, I'd say perhaps Cameron Grimes, even though he wouldn't fit too much well with him, but he will agree to kick some tail with Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. But we're going to move on to the next wrestling news story. Adam Pearce trolls Rhea Ripley after reprimanding her on Raw. Okay, we got some news between Adam Pearce and Rhea Ripley now. Has been the case for most of the openings segments of WWE Raw this year. The Judgment Day, Cody Rhodes, World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins, and Sami Zayn kicked off this week's this Monday night show. However, things got out of control and a brawl broke out once again. Adam Pearce came out and banned all the stars who were a part of the War Games match from ringside during the main event of the show, which was the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship match between the Judgment Day's Damian Priest and Finn Balor and Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. Despite Rhea Ripley's attempt at intimidating the Raw GM, Pearce emphatically shut her down by using a remarkable quote from the Hollywood classic Gone, I believe, or Gone with the wine, saying, "Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn." Earlier today, he shared the promo on Instagram. Despite his decision, Balor and Priest retained their belts against Jey and Cody Rhodes after Drew turned on the babyface team to side with the Judgment Day. The Scotsman assisted them in scoring the victory. And you can see Adam Pearce's post on trolling with Rhea Ripley. And what do you think about Adam Pearce taking a quote off this older movie. And does it entertainingly give you a good laugh into the matter? Y'all let me know down in the comments below. I know it did for me. Like I'm so dumb. Like he just have more of the cojones of telling Rhea Ripley straight up. Like even if she tried to attempt the rip tie, and I guess that's gonna rip tie her into a suspension. And she'll end up just like the prize fighter, but worse. Even though Kevin Owens did not attack Nick Aldis, he attacked, or not really attack. He got into a brawling altercation with both Theory and Waller. But anyways, CM Punk, and we got some CM Punk news about Edge and several other wrestling stars react to W to WWE Legends' surgery update. Several wrestling stars, including CM Punk and Edge, having reacted to a WWE Legends Ultimate Health update. Like Rey Mysterio was attacked by Santos Escobar last Friday on WWE SmackDown. Mysterio's right leg got caught in between the ring, past the symbol to steel steps. Well, seriously, steel steps. During the ambush, Escobar put on the final touch by kicking the by by kick kick by kicking the steps as Mysterio screamed in pain, with Zelina Vega rushing to his aid. Like Rey Mysterio was attacked by Santos Escobar last Friday on WWE SmackDown. Mysterio's right leg got caught. Yeah, what I'm doing. On the age. It seems like it was a way to write the Hall of Famer off television. He announced on Tuesday via Instagram that he underwent knee surgery. He had to he had the procedure in Birmingham, Alabama, under the care of Doctor Jeff Dugas, who is WWE's associate medical doctor. Former WWE superstars such as CM Punk, Edge, and even Kurt Angle and Andrade El Idolo reacted to the news, while Mercedes Moné and Angel Garza and Charlotte Flair commented on the past. Here are the stars who reacted to Rey Mysterio's health update. We got them right here. And I'm trying to zoom in as much as I can, and if you need hopefully you can see it, and I'll give you 10 extra seconds. And if you need to see more, I would recommend. And there's the other ones with the USA Network, Mercedes Moné, Angel Garza, and even Charlotte Flair and WWE's WWE debut Scalant Scalant their Scalant page with them reacting their messages for a fast and speedy recovery and get well soon message. And what do you think about Rey Mysterio getting knee surgery and getting brought off of SmackDown, and it gives enough time for Carlito feuding with Santos Escobar for the for the for Rey to see who deserves to be on LWO. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Michael Valquez. Vasquez. Yeah, Vasquez. Yeah, that's right. Thank you so much for complimenting my SNA podcast. But anyways, yeah, let me know in the comments down below. We're gonna move on to the next wrestling news now. Here's some WWE, and we got some more wrestling news now. Is WWE to cancel a dream match with Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble in 2024. And it said, according to this article, Roman Reigns is currently on another hiatus from WWE after retaining his undisputed WWE Universal Championship by defeating LA Knight at Crown Jewel 2023. As of right now, the next most likely location for a title defense from the Tribal Chief could be the Royal Rumble Premium Live event next year, giving his likely absence from the upcoming Survivor Series show. And hopefully, I said I wish Rey Mysterio the fast and speedy recovery myself. I'm gonna do it. If I didn't, I'm gonna wish it now. I pray and wish for a speedy recovery for Rey Mysterio. By the way, my apologies. But anyways, while it says for the LA Knight like next year, given his likely absence from the upcoming Survivor Series show, while many initially speculated that AJ Styles might be Roman Reigns' next challenger, recent reports seems to be conflicting as they suggest a potential rematch between LA Knight and Roman Reigns instead. The speculation of their rematch gained traction after the latest edition of Friday Night SmackDown, where the megastar expressed that he isn't finished with the bloodline despite losing to Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel. Additionally, recent report hinted at WWE's plans to showcase LA Knight as a prominent star, possibly paving the way for a rematch against the undisputed WWE champion, and with Royal Rumble in 2024 being the ideal location. If this scenario materializes, the likelihood of a match between Roman Reigns and AJ Styles at the next Royal Rumble seems diminished. It's worth noting that recent reports indicate WWE has delayed the return of the Phenomenal One as he was initially rumored to make his comeback at last week's SmackDown. The the the, the developments in the coming months will be in, intri- intriguing, like as the question of who emerges as the next challenger for the tribal chief and his undisputed universal title remains open. And who do you think it might be? Would it be LA Knight in a rematch, or going to be the returning AJ Styles into this dream match for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship? Sound off in the comments below. Or do you think it could be a triple threat match, like with AJ Styles having a reason to facing Roman Reigns? Or do you think it could be a triple threat match? I mean, not triple threat. I mean, I already said that. I mean, do you think he's gonna have AJ Styles gonna have his match against Roman Reigns, possibly at Elimination Chambers in Perth, Australia? Which that could be a perfect way to have a short term feud at, like after Roman Reigns is finished off with LA Knight. In my opinion, like if Roman Reigns defends his championship at Elimination Chambers, which I'm gonna let y'all to decide in the comments below, which I believe that could be the case. Like if LA Knight's gonna get his rematch at the Royal Rumble, and that leads we'll have AJ Styles will be in a and have AJ Styles in a match in a dream match with Roman Reigns as the tribal chief at the second pay-per-view of the year of 2024. This and we got some more news about Rey Mysterio saying don't come back. WWE star sends nasty message to Rey Mysterio following surgery. A WWE superstar has delivered a nasty message to Rey Mysterio. Following last Friday's edition of SmackDown, the Latino World Order appears to be falling apart on the blue brand at WWE Crown Jewel 2023. Rey Mysterio defended the United States Championship against Logan Paul. LWO Santos Escobar made his way to ringside, in the arena. I mean, in the area, like in the ringside area. I mean, to help, like the ring arena, to help the Hall of Famer, but he accidentally left the pair of brass knuckles on the apron for Logan Paul used the brass knuckles and punched Rey Mysterio in the face to become the new champion. On on this past Friday's episode on SmackDown, Escobar unleashed a brutal attack on the Hall of Famer and slammed his knee into into the symbol of the steel steps outside the ring, of course. Like earlier today, Mysterio took to social media to reveal that he underwent successful knee surgery. The veteran added that he is now on the road to recovery and will be out for revenge on Escobar. Santos Escobar responded on Instagram, and warning the legend never to return. He's like, and it's right here on the, and then this is what he wrote: "Don't come back." Onto Rey Mysterio, which is right here onto this post, but Dutch Mantel commented also on Logan Paul saving Rey Mysterio at Crown Jewel, like former WWE manager, which is Dutch Mantel, recently praised Logan Paul for saving Rey Mysterio during a botch on at Crown Jewel. Speaking on SportSkeeda's wrestling's Smack Talk show, Dutch Mantel praised Logan Paul for his work at Crown Jewel. Mantel noted that Rey Mysterio was short with a spot during the match, but was able to save him. And this is what he had to say, saying Ray did a dive from the outside into the ring, and he was short with it, and Logan Paul dipped under him and caught him on caught him. I don't think he would have gotten hurt, but he could have, but he actually saved him an injury. At least that's what I looked at it to me. That's what that that's what you are supposed to do as an opponent. The former WWE manager said on Smack Talk, the former WWE manager said on Smack Talk. And what do you think about that's also Dutch Mantel's opinion? And what do you think uh, about Rey Mysterio nearly getting saved from an injury by Logan Paul, with Logan Paul being a professional of hanging on to or catching Rey Mysterio when he did this diving crossbody during the match, which I believe I agree with Dutch Mantel. In a way, so Rey Mysterio won't cause an injury. He would take the fall, with him falling flat and hard right into the concrete floor. I mean, he wouldn't. He may or may not would have got injured, but I don't know that. But be on the safe side, Logan Paul made sure he prevented such a to prevent such a injury protocol that could have been during the match. But yeah, and whether if you like Logan Paul or not, he showed his professionalism during this match, on Crown Jewel, like a week from this past Saturday. But anyways, what do you think about that? What do you think about Santos Escobar sending a warning to Rey Mysterio after brutally assaulting Rey Mysterio in his leg right on the stem of the steel steps? Sound off in the comments below. We got, and okay, up next we got some. And we got, okay, up next we got some Randy Orton news now about WWE news rumors. Major League could end up going to jail for a time. Unfortunate news on Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar, huh? Oh, I don't know. I don't know about this one. Let's go to another one. Requesting emergency backup. Okay, we got some more Rey Mysterio's news that he could join forces with NXT team following recent SmackDown betrayal. And it says right here, according to this SportSkeeda article, Rey Mysterio cannot seem to catch a break in WWE within the last year. The clash of 2023, the class of 2023, the Hall of Famer has lost two important people from from his life after getting betrayed. After his own son turned on him in September 2022, Escobar is the is the latest to do so on SmackDown this past Friday night. The former Latino World Order member brutally attacked the elder Mysterio when Rey Mysterio shared a health update on Instagram. Angel Garza made NXT made NXT from NXT made a comment. The veteran revealed in the past that he had a successful knee surgery. Garza asked Mysterio to call him, and then it shows it right on this post where Garza posted to Rey Mysterio on Instagram. It has a phone emoji, which that means give him a call, which it could be some kind of an angle like with him teaming with him and his cousin Humberto Carrillo is as he's the Los Lotharios. Like teaming with Los Lotharios and possibly a 6-man tag match. Garza is teaming with real life cousin Humberto Carrillo on NXT on Tuesday. Nights together. They are dubbed Los Lotharios. He he has all he had also previously expressed a desire to join a Latino World Order. Could this be a sign of things to come on SmackDown? The the faction the faction led by Rey Mysterio has already lost a valuable member. Le- Like Latino World Order to have more members on Friday on WWE SmackDown. Like Santos Escobar is clearly going his own way after the events that transpired on the Blue brand recently. However, doing with potentially Los Lotharios, Dragon Lee could also become its member. The latest NXT report to SmackDown recently shared a post on social media highlighting all all the elder all of the elder Mysterios friends uh, be- betr- betraying him in the past. Lee added that he is not like any one of them, like Dominic Mysterio and Santos Escobar, of course. I'm I'm not like them. See him pray like uh, Q and Tez like Comigo Rey Mysterio like Dragon Lee wrote on Twitter. Interest interestingly, like Lee did not add Eddie Guerrero in the picture. Like Eddie Guerrero in the picture. The late WWE legend also had an on-screen storyline that saw him betray Rey Mysterio and enter and enter a lengthy rivalry with the biggest little man of WWE. Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero were good friends off screen. The Masked Man often pays homage to the late WWE superstar. Recently, he pinned it. He pinned it a a heartfelt tribute on the 18th anniversary 18th anniversary of Latino Heat's passing. Check it out on another article. But what do you think about what do you think about Angel Garza's invitation with Rey Mysterio going to NXT, and also what do you think about Dragon Lee's message of saying he'll never betray Rey Mysterio like everyone else like Dominic Mysterio, Santos Escobar, and even Eddie Guerrero right before he sadly passed away. And what do you think? And speaking of that, like, what do you think about Rey Mysterio paying tribute on social media with the 18th anniversary of the sad passing of the Latino Heat? In which I'll say rest in peace on this video. You're always gonna see me sending out deepest condolences to the sad passing of professional wrestlers on this video. That's the number one thing you're gonna see. Just like I did with the likes of Bray Wyatt, Brody Lee, Terry Funk, and many more. Like, I want to send the condolences to the family and friends of those tragically passing professional wrestlers. Like, that made a legendary impact in their careers. But anyways, we're gonna move on to the next wrestling news now, as and we got some more CM Punk news about the returning. Or no. I guess that would be the end of today's video of the wrestling news video. And what you thought about the video? Hopefully it was not too short for today's wrestling news video of the wildest wrestling news stories and rumors that you SNA fans need to know from SportSkeeda's daily article, or should I say, they're on SportSkeeda's article on November 14th, 2023. Like, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this. And if you did, please leave a huge thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, click the bell notification so you won't miss the upcoming uploads of my latest videos. Like, and speaking of that, I'm gonna be uploading my upcoming video with which is the NXT, my usual weekly NXT review after NXT goes off the air, which will be episode 124 and NXT review part 14, which we're gonna see what's going on. Which we have 3 matches that have been announced so far, which will be the rematch for the NXT Tag Team Champions with Team Chase U, Andre Chase, and Duke Hudson will defend their titles against the family, Channing Stacks Lorenzo and Tony D'Angelo. And we also have more Iron Survivor qualifying matches for both the women and the men's, which first we have the women's. It's Roxanne Perez against Lash Legend, and Trick Williams taking on Joe Coffey. And who thinks is going to win those matches respectively? Y'all let me know about that also in the comments down below. And make sure you don't miss that and the SNA podcast that's going to come on afterwards. That's going to be on YouTube. And then it'll be exactly on this channel at Super Ninja Austin 213. And then if you want to subscribe, you can do so. And if you enjoy this video, of course. But you can always change your mind later. And it's free. And it's a guarantee as well. And also, share it with your friends and families all over social media. Send them over to my way and watch my SNA podcast, and and grow this channel. And I'm trying to make it more than just the wrestling content. Like, I'm gonna try to make it more anything creative, like with movies or animation, sports, and even educational like stuff, like to learn from. Yeah, like I'm gonna be learning it all on here, but. But yeah, I've been your host, Super Ninja Austin, on this latest episode, which is episode 123 of the SNA podcast, and I hope I'll see you guys later on, especially you, Michael Vasquez, and and I hope y'all have a great Tuesday night. Not Tuesday night, not yet, but Tuesday afternoon. And I'll see you all later on tonight, possibly like 6 hours from now. Super Ninja Austin, the assassin, is out in the meantime. Bye bye, my SNA fans. See you this evening.